Nestled within the quiet suburban neighborhood stood my childhood home, a charming two-story house steeped in memories. Here I spent my formative years, where every creak of the floorboards and flicker of light held familiarity and comfort. The house exuded a sense of warmth, its walls adorned with family portraits, shelves lined with books, and each corner carrying echoes of laughter and whispered secrets. This setting, seemingly idyllic, became the backdrop for a series of inexplicable encounters that would forever haunt our family's existence. One night, when I was 10, I was awakened by the sound of my bedroom door opening. In the dimness, I sensed a chilling presence as someone settled onto my bed. I felt my leg grazed and the bed sink under a person's weight. It's just Mom, I thought, and I opened my eyes. To my astonishment and growing dread, I discovered an eyeless boy of my age seated at the end of my bed. His hollow black sockets stared back at me from where eyes should have been, sending a chill down my spine and filling the room with an eerie silence. Oh my God. He extended his hand toward me, clutching a small weathered box. Startled yet curious, I reached out hesitantly. And just as our fingertips nearly met, he suddenly withdrew with a haunting smirk dancing on his featureless face. "Give it," I said. And before I could comprehend what was happening, a blink turned into an eternity. When my eyes fluttered open once more, he had vanished into the darkness, leaving behind only the lingering imprint of his presence on the edge of my bed. Our encounter never happened since, still wondering whether it was just a nightmare or a haunting reality that remains unresolved. 5 years later, however,
Oh my God.
my girlfriend came over to do homework together. After she finished, she took a nap while waiting for her parents. When I tried waking her up, she opened her eyes suddenly, looking at the corner while the wall met the ceiling. She pointed there and went back to sleep. I shook her again, and when she came to full consciousness, I explained what she has done, and she looked haunted. Up, on the wall, I saw a little boy with no eyes. He was there, in a Spider-Man pose, staring at me. A sudden chill gripped me as I recalled my own eerie encounter with the very same boy, a story I decided to share with her later on. As more time passed, our lives continued with this unsettling presence lingering in the shadows. My girlfriend and I tried to dismiss our encounters as tricks of the mind or coincidences, but deep down we knew that there is something more to it. We now have a 2 years old daughter, and we are living in my
That's
parents'
cute.
house.
Oh no, that's not cute.
In my old room. My daughter started waking up at the exact same time night after night, and she would talk. After a while, I noticed how her conversations were nearly identical. I playfully asked her once whom she was talking to, and she said, "It's a little boy. He's nice. He's lost and looking for his mommy." My wife and I exchanged worried glances. The resemblance to our own encounters with the eyeless boy is totally uncanny. We try to reassure ourselves, but the unease settles in once again. Our daughter's nightly conversations continued until we finally decided to move out and get our own place later that year. The memory of those encounters continue to unsettle me to this day, a spectral thread woven into the tapestry of my life, leaving me to wonder if we truly left the eyeless boy behind, or if he still roams the shadows, seeking solace and belonging in a world he can no longer see.
Oh my God. I was about to say just move out, but then
Yeah,
he or she, whatever. Yeah,
both of them actually.
yeah, they moved, so it's fine.
Yeah, because the story started when he was 10,
Yeah.
and then his girlfriend. So I suppose he was also like younger than him.
Yeah.
because apparently it happens only to young people, like children, and then his daughter.
Or maybe they were on a pretty similar age range, but he, like the little boy, showed himself to the girlfriend because she was a new
Yeah,
presence, I guess.
maybe because, as funny as it sounds, maybe the ghost or whatever didn't like the boy.
That could be.
because the boy was actually very courageous. Like, he actually tried grabbing him and stuff.
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't do that because it happened to me as well, like sleep paralysis, and I just ignored the presence, like with my back.
Yeah, those are scary as hell.
And always they're men. I'm sorry, I never experienced a sleep paralysis demon or whatever that was a woman.
Actually, yeah, because when I was young, I was always dreaming of me not breathing anymore, stopping while running, as if, and there was something. I don't know if it was a ghost. I don't know if it was like whatever. There was something chasing me.
Yeah, same. And also the feeling when you wake up and you are actually in like short of breath. It's like I almost died. I guess I don't know because I remember once I woke up, hardly woke up, and I could barely breathe. But I also was stuck to my bed because I sleep on my on my belly, and it was so hard. I couldn't just move or roll over or whatever. I just stood there and I couldn't breathe, and I needed to get up so I can get the air that I needed. It was so scary.
No, it's really scary, especially when you wake up in the middle of the night. Like, the darkness doesn't help.
Yeah.
And then your brain goes crazy. What if something grabs me before I...
And also when you live alone.
Oh, yeah.
That's 10 times worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm surprised that they didn't move out like sooner.
I mean, I understand in this economy, okay, fine, but also I wouldn't like create a family unless I knew I could move out of that house, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, living with your parents seems...
Also, they were still living with his parents?
So basically the girlfriend, well, his wife,
moved in
with him.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
with him.
And they created and procreated. Okay. Like,
I mean, it's not always bad, especially if you have like a big house.
No, it isn't bad, but when it's haunted...
Yeah.
I mean,
okay, if it happens to me, fine. But if I hear my daughter or my son talking at night with the same little thing...
Sorry, I wouldn't be fine with me either. I'm scared. I'm a scaredy cat.
No, because for him it happened once, and with her like again. So they thought maybe it's something with our imagination or something.
Yeah, but with a little child, it happened multiple times, which is weird. And also children, especially in horror movies, they're like, "Oh, it's my little friend." No, how? Like, didn't you get the information of stranger danger? Like,
true.
It's an identified human or whatever presence in your house, and you're just, it's my friend.
I think they don't actually, because she was like 2 or 3 years old, so
kids are scary. Sorry.
Yeah, kids are scary, and also like in movies, the kids are the ones who saw ghosts.
Yeah, and they're possessed first.
Yeah.
So
they're like empty vessels, free tickets to possession.
Brainless. It's like, I have room, I have space here to do my thing, and the demon enters the body. Yeah.
Well, I guess that was it for today. Thank you very much for staying with us, and until next time, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, on TikTok, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll see ya.
See ya.
Bye.